Welcome back, everybody. I am back today with some breaking info on the EIDL program, the grants and the loans. Okay, I have some insider info for you titled "What is Taking So Long?" Okay, we're going to talk about some key indicators in the process that really tells you where you are in the timeline, and we're going to talk about things that are delaying you. All right, so you could figure out how you need to speed this up. And I want to touch on the new emails that are still going out to the 2021 grant applicants, the targeted and the supplemental advanced grant applicants for new applicants. And of course, I do not forget about priorities 1 and priorities 2. Everybody who's out there, we got a status for you. Everybody who's been waiting since February to receive their targeted or supplemental advanced grants. So share this video with everybody you know inside the EIDL program. There is so much great information inside this video today. So let's get you guys all caught up. Welcome back, everybody. I do have a great lineup today on the EIDL grants and the loans. We're going to talk about what the delay is out there that is slowing so many of us down from receiving our loan increases. And I never forget my priorities 1 and priority 2 applicants still waiting for their tags and their SAGs, their targeted advanced grants and their supplemental advanced grants. We're going to talk about a new status. And I also want to talk about the new grant applicants and give you guys some reminders, some big key important reminders so that you can speed up your process as well. All right. Today should really be all about everything the SBA is doing wrong, but we're going to spin it so that we could get yourselves advanced faster, okay? And by the way, if you have not met me before, my name is Edward Bilder. I'm a financial educator, and I have a special awesome announcement, okay? Due to overwhelming comments, people are telling me that they've missed the opportunity. The midnight deadline came and they did not get out to grab my crash course on Airbnb for half off. So you guys spoke up, and I'm going to extend this now until Sunday at midnight, where you could go and grab my crash course in the description at half off. This is a steal. Get into the Airbnb game with a $50 bill. Get into real estate with a $50 bill, okay? And start cash flowing in 3 business days, earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. I do this all the time, and I repeat the process over and over again, and I just keep growing and growing. You can check out my video at the end of this video how I earn $2,465 each and every day through Airbnb. It's one of my better of my 5 revenue streams that are out there, okay? So check out that crash course right now, half off in the description until Sunday at midnight. I thank you so much, everybody who is tuning in and commenting and grabbing that course. You guys are amazing. I'm happy to see so many of you are out there trying to change your lives and change yourselves for a more passive revenue stream that you can basically set it and forget it, turn it on autopilot, and just start earning money, okay? All right, I want to talk and touch on all of my priority 1 and priority 2 statuses for the targeted advanced grant applicants and the supplemental advanced grant applicants. Many of you have been waiting since February, and my number is growing. So everybody commenting into the channel and on my Instagram, I am now at 9,327 viewers each and every day who are telling me, I have no duplicates in this, all right? I have extracted this data, are telling me that they're still waiting as far back as February for the targeted advanced grant and the supplemental advanced grant. That is crazy unacceptable, and they all qualify, and they've all seen only about $1,000. Just insane. Now, I did send that list off to our favorite congressmen and women last Saturday, and you know what response I got? Yeah, crickets. That's what I got. I got no response, okay? No response. And I'm sure they're probably thinking, oh crap, we better be careful opening that email. But I did send the list out, and I have received no feedback as of yet. All right, the list is growing. 9,327 of you have been forgotten about. If you were inside a priority 1 or priority 2 and you applied for your targeted advanced grant prior to December 27th of 2020, priority 1 just means you received some funding, and priority 2 means you received no funding, okay? And I've got to give you a big reminder here. Do not apply for this twice. There's an error happening right now where the SBA is sending the invitation twice to applicants that have already received it. And if you fill it out twice, you get a duplicate application, and then you get withdrawn from the process. Don't let that happen. If you know you've already submitted it and you see a second time, don't submit it again, okay? Just don't do it. Call the SBA, do whatever it takes, email them, ask them if this was an error, and find out where your status is with your targeted advanced grant. And just a reminder, if you did get a denial and you know that you do qualify, you could go to the description right now and grab the reevaluation process. Send the email into the reevaluation team. They will take a second look at this, and they will determine if you are actually eligible for that extra $9,000 or the balance of your $10,000 or the new $5,000 supplemental grants. I wish you guys all the best. All right, let's talk about those new applicants for the targeted advanced grants and the supplemental advanced grants, because as of 2021, the SBA did decide to open this up to the new applicants. You should be seeing an email. Many of you received the email about 2 weeks ago, and some of you are already receiving their funds. I know I hate to say that because my P1 and P2 applicants just pull their hair out every time I say that. But yes, new applicants are receiving their funding for the targeted advanced grants. Don't forget to hit the submit button. Just a few basic reminders. When you do the 4506T, it's not over until you hit submit. If it says in progress, you're not done yet. It has to say submitted. It's so glitchy. You got to make sure that when you fill out all the monthly data, don't average your 2019. Don't just take 2019 revenue and divide it by 12 and fill out those boxes. Be as accurate as possible, because they're trying to determine that 30% or that 50% decline in gross receipts through those 2 periods of time, the 8-week consecutive. And take a look at the questions really well. Make sure you're answering yeses and nos appropriately inside the application. Question number 1 and 2 is often answered in reverse, causing more delays for you because it sends you a denial and then you have to go back through reevaluation. I know it's crazy to believe this, all right? And last, if you're using a Chime Bank, don't use Chime Bank. Don't use any app banks right now and expect to get your ACH transfer. They are being rejected. You have to go back through a very long process. And viewer feedback right now is that they are in the bank returns process and they have received 0 response or 0 funding, been waiting as long as 6-7 weeks. Still, no response as to whether or not they're going to receive their funds that are stuck out there in limbo. So I ask you all to comment below if you use the bank returns process and you've received your funds. Leave us a message down below. Let us know how long that really took so we can help out other viewers here on the channel. So one more piece of viewer feedback before we head into the breaking news on the delays. Puerto Rico viewers have asked for support here to know if anybody from Puerto Rico has received their grants or their funding for their loan increases. And I have had several comments from Puerto Rico viewers that say they have yet to receive their funding as well. So please let us know if you're from Puerto Rico. Help out everybody else from Puerto Rico. Let us know if you've received your funding and how long that process took for the grants or the loan increases. I thank you guys so much. You're helping out everybody in your community. Okay, on to the breaking info as to what is taking so long with the loan increases, okay? And this is no surprise. This is breaking info, insider info, but it is really not a big surprise. Loan officers are walking off of the job. This creates such problems. These are contracted workers. In some cases, obviously, they're 1099s while they work for the SBA. They don't officially work for the SBA. They have very limited training, and they are stretched super thin across the supervisors. I mean, I'm hearing even in some cases they're getting this magic wand waved over them that says, today you are now a tier 2 supervisor. Now you have to start taking different questions and answering different questions that you are definitely not trained to answer. So the loan officers that are walking off the jobs, you can imagine their position is currently starting to feel like a customer service position. Their position is now taking on a customer service role, which is exactly what disaster customer service is designed for. That's really where the calls should go into. They should really put more training into those individuals so that the loan officers can focus on doing what they need to do. Get you approved for a loan, get you approved for a grant, right? So instead, the loan officers that are walking off the jobs are feeling like their position is now customer service related. And in most cases, they'll email you requests, they'll send you phone calls for requests, and then a few days later will pass. You'll go to call them back or email them back to find out they've ghosted you. They essentially no longer work. They've walked off the position and they are gone, okay? They've basically just walked off of their contracts. I'm really not surprised. I'll be honest with you. I'm really not surprised that that is happening, okay? So if you are trying to figure out where you are in the process of the loan increase, one of the best key indicators is to know if they've accepted, if they've asked for your hazard insurance. Typically when they ask your hazard insurance, that is the last step they do just prior to going and sending it off to the legal team. So they'll upload your hazard insurance, click the next button, it goes off to the legal team, and you are so much closer to the finish line, all right? And of course, you can imagine if your loan officer did walk off the position and they left your application hanging in limbo, it has to get transferred to a new loan officer, and that basically has to reset the calibration of that loan officer to figure out where they left off in the step. And it delays everything. Obviously, it delays everything. You could figure out if you have been ghosted by your loan officer. Many viewers are calling the SBA. They know they've been assigned a loan officer, and they'll call the SBA, and the SBA will say, no, I'm sorry, you actually don't have a loan officer assigned to you. And it's a key indicator that, yes, maybe you had one assigned to you one day, but that person has now walked off that position, and now you do not have a loan officer. You're waiting for the next loan officer to pick up your application once again. So I know this is nuts, so let me know in the comments if you're experiencing something similar, if suddenly you're no longer receiving communications from your loan officer and that you've checked with the SBA and they've basically told you you don't have a loan officer assigned to you. All right, let me know in the comments if this is happening to you. So many viewers are commenting on my Instagram and the YouTube right here, letting me know that this is happening. All right, so I thank you so much in advance. That's going to do it for today, folks. Don't forget to swing by the description and grab my crash course on Airbnb. It will only be half off until this Sunday at midnight. That's for everybody out there who is still messaging me. They still get the option to buy it at half off, okay? It is still available at half off until Sunday. I've had overwhelming numbers on this crash course. I thank you all so much for wanting to expand your revenue streams. And remember, I'm always looking for new partners in my B&Bs. You can leave a message in the comments if you'd like to hear more about that, or find me on Instagram, go direct, meet me over on Instagram and ask me about the partners through my Airbnb business. And don't forget, before you go, to grab your free stuff, your free stocks, your free crypto, your free sign-on bonuses. I show you a method in a video here at the end that you could grab $3,000 extra every month in free money through affiliate marketing, just clicking a few buttons, going through Webull, BlockFi, M1 Finance, and Robinhood. Take the 30-day challenge. Check out that video right here at the end of this video. I wish you all the best. If you need further assistance outside my free content found right here on YouTube, you could find me pinned in the top comment for a one-on-one consultation. Click that old link, set up a phone call with me. I wish you all the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.